Yeah. Let me just double check everything from my end, and then we're ready to go. Finally, someone here worth tuning in for. Yo, Liam, don't you ever disrespect me like that again.
You're too modest, Matt. You're a
Honestly,
good player. I always enjoy your playthroughs. They come here for you, not me.
well, I'll tell you what. There's a lot of people looking forward to watching you. Watching the game, but I think they're coming to watch you as well, Nick. So just be careful, all right. Anyway, before we start, let me put the Santa hat on, okay?
Got to.
Let me join Nick.
You know, I'm actually playing Village for the first time right now. I'm so happy. I'm playing with my little brother at night, and almost halfway through right now, I think. And I would have had you stream that too, because I've been on a couple RE2 streams, but it's been fun, especially seeing the performances of all my friends, like Nicole, Jeff Shine, Neil Newbin, like all those people. Maggie was awesome.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's been fun so far. You know what though? I get a little the first time I played that, I got a little queasy, and I never get motion sickness, not even in VR that much. Like RE7 in VR, I was fine,
Yeah.
but I got queasy because I think the camera was like really fast and it's really like zoomed in and everything. So I had to back it off, and we had to come off the screen a little bit for like the second and third playthrough and stuff. So, but it's been fun though.
Yeah, I know a few people like that, and there's a mod out there you can download which eliminates that motion sickness, so you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, that's if you was interested anyway. Anyway, folks, my absolute pleasure to bring you Nick Apostolides here today. We're gonna have probably 45 minutes or so. Nick, is that right? I know you're a busy man,
right.
and I really appreciate you taking the time to be here today. So we're going to play some Resident Evil 2 remake. We're going to do... Nick, do you want to do Leon A scenario or B? I mean, I know you've seen this game a lot.
That's your call. Why don't you hit B for a little bit?
We could
If you have no preference, because I love his side gun that he gets that in B.
Okay, we'll go with B. I think I'd deposit one of the guns into the chest, but we'll work it out.
I love that 45. I don't know what it's called, but that thing's sick.
Absolutely. Let's just jump straight into it then. But yeah, lovely to see you all in chat. Welcome on in. So Leon, and we'll play on standard because what it is, Nick, I'm too scared to play on hardcore. I'm just too scared of it. And everyone in chat would agree. Yeah, have you played hardcore?
I have, but you're good at this stuff. You shouldn't be afraid of it. You know, when we first turned on Village, I looked at my brother and I was like, "You want to do hardcore?" And he's like, "Yeah, let's do hardcore." I got my ass kicked in the first. I think I could not survive the first like 2 encounters with the werewolves, and I'm like, "Jesus, this is gonna be hard."
Yeah.
And we wanted to get through it because we have kind of limited time, so I had to go back and put it on standard. But of course, I'm gonna go back and play that damn thing on hardcore. Like I got to. That's the gamer in me. I like challenges.
I think the problem is I would do hardcore, but they expect me to complete it within the hour. On how come my mod's not worked here? Supposed to have a Christmas jump on for you, but sadly it's not working for some reason. No.
Yeah, which one are you gonna pick?
We'll just go with the noir now. I was supposed to have the Christmas jump on, but it's not on, as it's Christmas after all. So we'll just go with it now. We'll just jump straight into it.
You do that. I see just a couple familiar faces in chat. I'm sure I missed a bunch of them, but I see Peralt in there. So what's up, Peralt? She's got a cool book coming out. Can't wait for that. See Jen Von Lee. I just said hi to her. Like I said, I'm probably missing like a bunch, but hello everybody, and I do hope everyone's having a great wrap up to the year. You know, it's been a tough one, but I think 2022 has got a lot of promise in it.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. So, what did you get up to over the Christmas? Well, yesterday. Did you go see the family?
Yeah, we just stayed here with family. That's all we did. Nothing crazy.
Yeah.
But that's all I really want to do because I've been traveling like a bat out of hell, like nonstop, for months, nonstop. And this is a nice welcome break where I could just play some video games. Finally
Absolutely.
Oculus gifted me a Quest 2. And also a copy of RE4 VR. And so while I'm home, I'm gonna play that with my little brother too for the first time. Super excited.
You see, this is what happens when you're like Nick. You know, people give you stuff. You see your chat.
Thing is, I don't know why. Like I'm not even sure. Oh, what's up, Liam? How you doing? Um, I don't I don't know why they gifted that to me. Like I have no affiliation with Oculus. They just emailed my agent one day like, "Hey, we're gonna gift you an Oculus and a copy of RE4." And I was like,
Happy
"Thanks,
days.
okay." And I just gave him a shout out online or something like that. I think that's what they wanted. But hey, it's cool. I'm
Happy
not
days.
complaining.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah. Did you play that yet?
Sadly, I don't own one, and I've not bought one yet, so I've not played the VR. Well, I want
You can
one.
borrow mine, Matt. You can borrow mine.
Oh, bro, send it over then, dude. If anybody has questions for Nick, just highlight your message or drop a message to the mod, and we'll try our best to get any messages to Nick. But Nick is, I was gonna say Mick then. Nick is picking up some of the messages in the chat as well, thankfully. I was gonna say
Yeah,
Nick. Oh, go on, sorry.
I can see the chat too, so I got
Oh,
chat on here,
fantastic.
and if I see anything, I'll try to throw out some answers.
That's good stuff.
People are already asking me about Oreos, I think. The reason I'm not eating Oreos is because I've already gained about 30 pounds here. So, I'm taking a break because there's all kinds of other stuff here, like my dad's baklava, it's homemade, stuff like that. So I'm gaining weight without the Oreos, but they're going to come back next year for sure. You just wait.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. So Le Purple Giraffe asked me, what is your favorite part of being Leon? There's a bunch of things. I would say
Is anybody here?
the fact, the reality that I get to collaborate with a developer that I've been a fan of for 30 years is kind of surreal. You know, I've been playing Capcom games for 30 damn years, and so to be a part of like their work cycle and their creative minds, to be a part of that and collaborate is kind of surreal. And also connecting with fellow fans. I mean, this, like, I fanboy when I see stuff like this, when I see people play this, especially for the first time. Like, I live through them because, I mean, look at what I'm doing right now. Like, I'm playing Village for the first time. We turned that on, me and my little brother. Sorry guys, I didn't stream it, but the thing is, like, that's a very special experience for me, is when a new RE game comes out and I get to play it with my little brother and experience it and like see the bosses and see all the weapons and everything. Like, that's so special to me. And so when I see people on stream like you, Matt, and other people randomly, I pop into chats and streams and I just say hello and to say good luck and survive and all that, and like I just feel like one of you guys. And so it's fun to connect, and the fact that anyone wants to listen to me at all just because I'm Leon, like, that's pretty cool. So I think that's my very long-winded answer to you, Purple Giraffe.
There you go. Great answer. I've got a question for you, Nick.
Yeah.
In terms of like Infinite Darkness, obviously, you know, you're in the Netflix Resident Evil TV show. I don't think you've had.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you've done many interviews since you've done that. How did that come about? Was you approached, or you know, or was there like you know, auditions that you had to apply for and so what? Or how did it go about?
No, they just emailed me directly
Yeah.
and said, "Hey, we're another Japanese company working with Capcom. Do you want to be in a live action? Well, you know, a series, an animated series?" And I just said, "Yep, okay." And that's how it happened. It was very, very simple. We shot that in Japan in let's see, we shot that in Japan 1 month after this game came out.
Really? So it's been. Is that long ago? Wow. Okay.
Yes. So the release of this was very fresh. I was still traveling for work on my build show,
Yeah.
and you know I was all over the place, and I shoved in this 15 day trip to Japan to film Infinite Darkness, and I wasn't entirely sure what it was going to be, where it was going to air, but they said they're shooting for Netflix and all that, and so, you know, yeah, we're hoping for like season 2 and 3, 4. Who knows? I haven't heard anything, but I hope to continue that on for sure.
Oh, fingers crossed, mate. Fingers crossed.
They left a lot open.
Yeah, well, you're gonna be disappointed in me, but I've not watched the whole series yet, so I'm sorry.
That's sacrilege. But it's okay. I'll let it slide because you're wearing the Christmas sweater. I've seen this mod. It's awesome.
Did you see?
I love this, by the way.
Yeah, I know. JJ from Row recently streamed it on YouTube as well. I've managed
Yeah.
to find the sweater, but you haven't seen Mr. X yet, have you? I'm sure you'll see him soon enough. But we've got a mod on for Mr. X as well, and I'm sure you'll
Is
recognise who it is.
Is it Lady D?
No, it's not Lady D. You have to wait and see.
Okay. Well, get there quicker,
I'm
Matt. You're really
trying.
slow today. You should be at Birkin already. Jeez.
Wow. I always get a bit nervous sometimes when I do these sort of things, so I end up doing really bad. And because I don't run Leon B often enough, I end up forgetting what I'm doing. All right, where are we going? Is that right? No. Oh. Is that right? There we go. Get him, Nick. I know Nick's roasting me right now. I have enough of this from you guys in chat.
Yeah, I see that going. They want me to keep going.
Yeah, keep it going then. They always use that channel point redemption, you know, when you told me to fuck off last year. Oh, they keep
Yeah, I
using
remember
that.
that.
Yeah, it still exists.
Wasn't that by the request of your fans?
I think somebody donated money for the charity and we just ended up telling me to F off. It's fine.
Yeah, well, guys, you got the money if you wanna hear that again.
Damn,
I'll say anything to that.
Well, you've heard it here, guys. Sadly, the money will be going directly to me this time, unless I save it for April next year.
Yeah. Yeah, wasn't that that was a charity last time, wasn't it?
Yeah, we raised $10,000 to the Mental Health Foundation at the last Resident Evil marathon we did. So, yeah, it's going really well.
That's great. That's a big deal. I like doing stuff like that.
Absolutely. Well, if you're available next April, we're doing it again. It's an annual event.
Yeah, I might definitely do that because next April, I'm really looking forward to that month, particularly because that's when all of my work travel stops. And I have kind of finished all my contracts and everything like that, so I can do whatever the hell I want, and I'm very excited.
There you go.
So,
Then.
yeah, totally. Reach out to me for that.
Fantastic. Matt had a half a sip of whiskey in his trolley. No, look, I've got a bit of whiskey. Do you like whiskey, Nick? Like, I'm not a whiskey fan, really.
I do. I'm more of like I like whiskey drinks. Like a bourbon smash is good, like old fashioned stuff like that. I don't sip whiskey on the rocks. And I just found out that my friend Sarah is in here. Sarah, where you at? Well, anyways, Merry Christmas, Sarah. Thanks for joining.
He's gone.
Is Sarah here? Where's Sarah?
I don't know.
Anyways, well, see, Sarah, what's funny about her is that she can't wait for you to get to Ada. She loves Ada.
Oh, really? Well, we best hook you up then.
She loves Ada. Favorite character of all time.
Well, this won't take long.
Do it.
I think Brando
Why
asked you a
isn't-
question, but
Why isn't Birkin in a Christmas sweater?
no, it's not Birkin, it's Mr. X. You have to watch out for. But I think you're gonna like it. Fingers crossed you do. I don't think you would have seen Mr. X in this way as well. So be ready. So Brando, are you disrespecting how good I am at games? Yeah, that's what happens, Nick. All day I've had this. It's Christmas and they're still, make me sad. Bully me. I don't know. I'll give up.
Sarah's texting me and she says,
What'd you say?
she says I'm spreading lies, which I'm not. I'm absolutely not.
Infinite
But we have
Darkness
another-
Season 2. Yeah, absolutely. Let's go.
Yeah, hope so. We'll see.
But like I say, guys, if you've got any questions, put them out. Like Nick, you know me, I'm very informal. I don't set agendas and questions. We just go off the fly. I just think it's best that way usually.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Oh, I see that. Carcass 87 spending Christmas at a hospital, but at least I can watch some RE. Hey, listen, Carcass, I don't know what's going on, but I do hope you feel better. I'm sending you healing vibes, and yes,
I'm not done
welcome.
talking
You can
to you.
always hang out with us, for sure. Thanks for providing this environment, Matt, for these people.
Absolute pleasure.
A nice community.
Yeah,
I
they
see another
are.
familiar face. I see Katie. Katie, what's happening?
Hey,
I'll be
Katie.
joining her on her marathon as well on I think New Year's Eve or New Year's Day.
Oh,
or something.
fantastic.
Hey,
That'd be a lot
Yeah,
of
what's
fun.
up, Katie? How you doing?
That'd be a lot of fun.
Hey, what'd you guys think of Welcome to Raccoon City? Did you see it?
Oh yes, let's talk about it. Woohoo.
What did you think? Because I have some opinions. I shared a lot on Twitter, and not to shit on it, but what did you think, Matt?
So, well, did you go to theatres to watch it? Because I did, and in the theatre, it was firstly it was so bloody loud. Like, but anyway, going into the crux of the film, yeah, I think I think they rushed it, in my opinion. I feel like tried to put too much into the film, like with our Resident Evil 1 and 2. I think they just focused on, say, RE1 and trying to develop the characters a bit more. I felt like I didn't really get to know anybody. It was just too quick. I
Yeah,
like some of
I
the
think
inclusions, but yeah.
I think it would have done better if, yes, if they squashed down the plot just a little bit, focus on less, and work with the budget they kind of didn't have. But if they treated that movie as if no fan knew what was going on, they threw. I loved the Easter eggs. Like I was giddy at them when I saw
Mm.
this and that and that. I'm like, yes, yes, yes. But I get it because I'm a fan. But with the characters, like they took that for granted. They took for granted that everybody knew everybody, and that's why they
Mm.
didn't. There was no background on any of the characters. I don't think, other than who had a tiny bit of background is Claire and Chris, I guess.
Yeah, with the orphanage.
But
Yeah.
still, it's like they, ah, god damn it, they can't do it right.
No.
It kills me, man. I had fun with it. I said I had fun, and I think the actors did a good job for what they did. But I think the writing was piss poor, and I do believe that the director probably had really good intentions, and I think the studio probably like cut his legs out from underneath him and said, "Listen, you're going over budget. You got to chop
Mm.
this. Chop out 45 minutes of this film. Your choice, but you have to do it." And that's probably what happens, and that's why it felt like all that just chopped together like a Frankenstein puzzle piece or something.
Yeah, and sadly, a lot of the actors got a lot of stick, which I think the actors was fine in it. I had no problem towards the actors at all. I just, as you mentioned, it was just the writing was just poor.
I
And
think it was the writing.
yeah,
As an actor, you got to understand that is sometimes you don't agree with the director's choices or the writing, but it's not. You can't always just be like, no, I'm not going to do that. Say, be like, well, that's why we hired you just to play this part, and you can't take as many liberties as you want. And so, like, that's why I don't blame the actors at all. I think they were fine.
would you say you had, did you get your opinion across, say, for like Infinite Darkness? Obviously, I know it's like not more like I know it's more anime, so to speak, but did you
I
have a
I, I
say?
took
Would you
I
say?
took I took some more liberties myself. They were open to suggestions for sure
Okay.
because I had just played the character. The game was wildly successful and it was selling a lot of copies, and so I think they listened to me. But again, that story was written and that
Yeah.
character was written, and they just said basically, we want you to be the same guy, just a little older, a little wiser to
Mm.
the world and stuff like that. So they didn't want a huge change, but I got to be a little bit more of a cowboy, like I wanted to be in this game, and they wouldn't let me because they said, he's a rookie. He's not a cowboy. He's a rookie, and so I had to dumb down like what I wanted to do in this game. But I guess he was received.
I think you would have been like a great Leon in the film. Like I like the Leon character, like the actor himself. I think he did a good role for what Leon is. He was all right. Obviously, he had to work with the script, but I think a lot of people would agree that you would be, in a live action. I think that would have been pretty cool to see. I don't know.
It
That's
would
just
have been. I mean, they never approach video game actors for that stuff, but the reality is like that's what we do. We do the same acting,
yeah.
and my background is in action films anyway. So
Mm.
I mean, would I have been honored to audition for that role? Sure. They didn't reach out to me though, and they're probably just thinking to themselves, that's just a video game actor.
Yeah.
So it's whatever, like Yvonne, like I enjoyed watching him, because I've seen him in a couple other films, and I like him as an actor. So I didn't have any critiques on him at all. It's whatever, but I do critique his freaking wardrobe and that like that. See, before I was an actor, I come from a wardrobe and prop making background.
Okay.
So I'm all like attention to detail when I see shit like that. And when I saw his cosplay on the Leon character, like I kind of got a little pissed there because I'm like, Jesus, I could have freaking made that better, like. And my freaking cosplay had more detail than on his his costume in this like $25 million movie. It's whatever. So that kind of irked me a little bit. Again, it's not his fault.
Yeah,
It's a lack of budget and lack of resources. That's all. But still kills me.
yeah, absolutely. Nick, have you ever watched Robocop before?
RoboCop?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
There you
Grew up
go.
with that shit.
Don't know if you can
Good night.
have you ever seen a Robocop Mr. X before?
Oh, I just saw him. Holy shit. That's awesome.
Well, if you,
That's great.
I don't think you can hear the stream, but there's actually Robocop music, and he's telling me to say good night.
Oh, that's awesome. I've never seen this one. I saw like Terminator, which was awesome, but
You need to.
oh, hell yeah.
I'll send you the broadcast, but you can hear it all. It's hilarious.
Oh, that's cool.
Actually, the modder is in the channel right now. Let Me Live Gaming. Who did that mod? I love it.
That's great.
Oh, got a good question from Bow Street actually.
Yeah.
if you can
up
see
Bow
that.
Street.
Um,
Okay, I saw that question. The advice about the voice acting. Oh, okay. This is gonna be slightly long-winded too. But
alright.
listen, I get asked this a lot, Bow Street. Okay, and I usually can't get into it with everybody because it's a lot of advice. I mean, I will say that you have to want it for the right reasons. If you just want to kind of dabble in it and see if you can book a couple roles, that's not going to happen. It's a very, very competitive market and part of the industry. I'm not trying to deter you either. I'm just saying if you're not willing to work really hard and really long at it and give it a couple of years, don't even try. If you want to just do it as a hobby, that's fine. But if you're asking me like, how do I make a career in it? That's my answer. Is you got to kind of marry it. You got to learn everything you can. You got to take acting classes. You have to be dedicated. You have to have perseverance, and you have to be willing to be told no thousands of times because that's what it's taken for me. Okay, you need like thick skin, and it's got to be the long haul. You know, I've been acting for 11 years now, and it took me about 7 to 8 years to do anything of substance. I did a lot of little projects, a million short films, a million indie features and projects like that. But unless you stick with it, you meet the right people, and you really hone your craft, that's when shit starts to pan out like years down the road. Now look, you could be an anomaly. You could start acting and a week later you could book the role of a lifetime or book a $100,000 commercial campaign. Who knows? That can happen. But it's just not likely. That's just not like the average story of people in LA or whatever market you're in. But just kick ass, you know, give it your all and be willing to sacrifice.
I've got a question.
Does that make sense?
That absolutely makes sense. I've got a question for you, Nick. How do I become a zombie in a game? That's all I want. I think I could be an excellent zombie.
I bet you could be. You've killed a million of them.
I tend to run away from them, Nick, to be fair.
How do you become a zombie? You mean like you want to act in a game
Yeah,
as a
just
zombie?
literally like just make some noises like ooh, you know what I mean? Like that to me. That is top tier acting right there. Listen guys. Ooh.
How are you right now, Matt?
That's I don't know what's going on.
I would pay you $20 to do that in my game.
Ooh. It sounds like a ship. A ship coming into. Sorry, I think the whiskey's getting to me.
Yeah, I don't know. That's tough. You need to know casting directors who are casting for zombie games, and then you send them that clip there of you going, and maybe they'll be like, "Yo, we need this dude."
There you go. You see, folks,
need
it's
this
possible. Anything is possible. Work hard
Zombie
enough.
idol. Funny. Zombie
I
idol.
don't have to write a report on this.
Say it, Nick. Hope I don't have to write a report on this. Go on, do it.
Hope I don't have to write a report on
There
this.
you go. I always
we go.
mimic that one. I always like, how about I have to report on this? Ignore me. What's his Nick's last name? Apostolides, if I'm saying it correctly.
That's exactly right, dude.
Boom! I think they challenged me then on that one, Nick.
Apostolides.
Apostolides.
That was good.
Thank
So
you.
is anyone gonna put up a super chat or anything to have me yell at Matt? What are you gonna do? What are we talking about here? Let's do-
I think they're a bit tight over Christmas, Nick. I think they spent all the money.
Probably.
Yeah, these
I'll do
Christmas-
one for free.
What? Oh god.
I'll do one for free. First one I see in the chat.
Oh no.
Oh, please swear at him. Okay.
Oh, it's got to be different to the first time, Nick. You know what I mean?
All right. Chew on that, you slow son of a bitch. How's that?
I mean, it's true. I can't. Fucking hell, Nick. This is your fault.
Run this game faster, you slow motherfucker. How's that?
Why are you doing this to me? Oh, quality. Hey, I've got some new footage there, folks. There you go. That'll be on my channel points tomorrow.
All right.
Thanks, Nick. I think everyone's happy and satisfied now.
Yeah,
Oh.
I see some marks, and that's good.
One of us. Nick, when do you think you'll ever stream? That's the question we all want answers to.
No, I know.
Too busy?
Look, hey, well, I'll tell you this. For Christmas, my little brother just got me a really, really nice capture card because he knows that next year my plan is to stream more. So, guys, the reason I don't stream much right now is because a lot of people don't know this, but I'm on the road like 85% of my life. So I'm not really planted in Los Angeles much. I'm traveling for work on this building show that I do, and it's really just comes down to like a lack of time because I know people that do well on streams and they have a nice community that comes back. It seems to me that the one thing they have in common is that they do it a lot. You know, you're regular, Matt, right? You stream what? How many times a week for you?
5 times a week. 5 out of 7. Yeah, 5 days.
That's what I mean. So now, if I was streaming, I would literally be streaming like maybe once a month, and I would feel like an idiot if all these people were like subbing to me and stuff like that, and I'm just not giving them any content. I'm not giving them anything to watch, and so until I can really dedicate hardcore like 1 to 2 days a week, like every single week, I don't feel comfortable doing that. And you know, right now I just kind of play a lot of video games on the Switch when I'm on the planes. In the past 3 years, I've been on like 220 flights. I mean, that's how much I travel. And so when I have more time next year, I really want to because I play video games all the time. Look at that Robocop. Oh yes, look at that. Awesome mod. That's great.
There you go. I'll skip that for you. There's Ida. For anyone that's wants to know.
Yeah. Sarah. I don't know if you're still here, Sarah, but there's your love. The love of your life.
There was a question from Sheik in the chat. I had a question up there before the good... Oh.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, my favorite has always been Nemesis from the OG RE3. Am I most scared of him? Honestly, a part of me wants to say Jack from RE7. If I was in a house and he was just chasing me with a fucking shovel. I think he's always been one of my favorites since I played that game, just because he was so like charismatic. He wasn't even necessarily like a monster, and he was horrifying because you just heard him coming and yelling through the house, and just something about that.
Yeah, I think for
Something
me,
about that I love.
yeah, Mia was pretty scary when she transitioned over to...
Oh, she was horrifying.
Yeah.
She was horrifying. Holy shit. So
yeah. One of my first experiences playing that was on VR. And when you see her crawling up the stairs, making those noises, I was like, it's something like The Exorcist or something. I was like, ah!
oh my god, that was so well done.
Yeah.
So well done. And by the way, I know some things about that character that are kind of secret, and I can't say them, but it's because I got to work with the cinematic producer on RE2 Remake. It was the same guy that did 7. And he told me some backstory about why they made decisions like that. And again, I can't say why, but it's pretty cool.
I think when we had Katie on, she did explain some of the... Because I think originally they didn't want to go down that line of... I think they wanted 2 different voice actors for the bad Mia and the obviously the normal Mia. But I think in the end, after Katie showed them how, you know, good she was, I suppose.
The sewers are run by the city.
Yeah.
How could they have a facility without the authorities knowing?
Does Nick
Oh, my
love-
friend Sarah said she's gonna kick my ass for making me say something. She actually hates Ada. She hates Ada because Ada does Leon dirty in this game.
There's a lot of people here that hate Ada. So she's not
I
a lot.
know,
Yeah.
I know. Well, come at me, Sarah. Come at me.
I think Peralta hates Ada as well.
Oh yeah.
Just like say, Nick, I know you're busy, so whenever you need to get off, dude, just please say so. Don't feel like you got to hold on. All right, because I know you're a busy guy.
You're stuck with me
And
today.
I'll try to answer a
Pete-
few more questions.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh hell yeah! So I do love Kendo as much as you guys. Yes, Kendo. Oh, I freaking love that character in this game. Such a heartbreaking scene. That's actually the one you just had there. That was one of my favorite scenes in the whole game. Was when he has to put down his daughter because it
Yeah.
was just so freaking emotional and dark. And God, when I played that, I mean, I was in the room when we acted that scene, and it was like, it was pretty tense and like quiet, and everyone was just like, holy shit. And then when I saw the scene, like well done with the rain and everything, and the tone of it, and the music, oh my God, it just like crushed my soul. And that's what I want in these games. So, yes, I love Kendo, and I felt
You
for him
overgrown
for
son of
sure.
a bitch.
I think I need to re-watch that scene because probably the last time I've seen it was probably like 2019, and the game come out. So I think I need to revisit these cinematics and watch them. If you could voice any male in the entire series, would you still go with Leon?
Just get up
100%. And the reason for that is because Leon is the first character I ever played in a Resident Evil game.
You said the
From the
virus
OG
turned
game.
people into
I
monsters,
selected Leon. He's
not
the first character I
reptiles.
ever controlled. So it's a bit sentimental. So yeah.
Did you ever get to revisit Resident Evil 1 original? Did you ever play that in the end? The first Resi?
And yeah, dude, I played that back in right after I beat 2.
So you went back to
In
1
nine-
then?
Oh hell yeah!
Oh,
in
fab.
1998, I went back to Resident Evil 1
Well,
because I needed to know where it all started. Because
Yeah.
I loved that game and it was the sequel. So I was like, shit,
Umbrella
I haven't
sells
played 1 yet.
monsters like that.
So I went back and played that, and then right after that, I think 3 came out.
Mm.
I wasn't expecting that. 3 came out. Then I think 0 came out, and then we waited a little bit. HD Remake came out. I played all those, and then when 4 was about to drop, that's when we freaked out, and that's when I got my little bro into the games. He was only 9 years old when that game came out.
I know that one of your favourites you said was Resident Evil 4 because you played a lot with your little bro. I remember you saying
Yes.
that before, yeah.
Many times.
Well, hopefully we get a Resi 4 remake. There's a lot of talk about that at the moment. So.
Hoping to, and I haven't even seen you play the OG yourself. I haven't seen you speedrun that or anything. What can you speedrun that game in?
Which one? Resi 4 or
Yeah.
OG? I don't speedrun Resident Evil 4. I'm not very good at it. I could probably do it at
Oh,
the...
Matt,
look,
everyone give
but-
Matt shit. What? What?
It's not my favourite, alright. Like, I used to love it. I used to play a lot as a child. Well, a kid, teenager. But, yeah, I could probably do it in 3 hours, 2.5 hours maybe. I can run it fairly fast, but not on these big levels. Yeah, the originals, like Resident Evil 2 original that you played first, is my favourite game out of the franchise. Because it's just OG RE2, it's just the best. It'll always be based on nostalgia, really. It's just, as you know, it's one of my first games I played as well. But you know, this remake's great. This is probably a top 5 game for me in the Resident Evil franchise, so you should feel honoured.
They said Matt cried last time he played RE4. Is that true?
No, I don't cry on stream. only when I end the stream. That's when I have a little cry. Yeah. First of all, how I played Resident Evil 2. It's a great game, isn't it? It really is. But hopefully,
Yeah.
when you do get round to streaming next year, then, well,
There
when
are
you get
so
your
many
capture
games I want to
card.
play. So many. Yeah.
But yeah, man, get on it. If you need any help with setting up, you've got us. Just reach out. Don't feel like you
I
need to.
probably will. Probably will.
Persistent
Tech,
fast
tech
action.
goes over my head, man. I'm telling you, and it keeps changing everything, and
Yeah.
every time, it's just this is what happens in my life. Every time I touch a computer, it breaks. Like something goes wrong with like, oh, you just like press that button and you just like link into that, and I do exactly what they say, and something breaks and malfunctions, and it blows up, and that's my life. So I wish someone could just like take care of all the tech for me. My brother helped me a lot last year. We streamed RE3 Remake for the first time. I had Nicole and Neil on.
Oh, great.
They ended up helping me for an hour before we got that running. We went through about half the game in one night, and that was fun. But I needed so much help, and so fun shit. Let's see, Nick, did you do any motion capture for the Dead by Daylight version of Leon? No, I didn't do any mocap, and I didn't do any voice because that was kind of laughable. Have you played that, Matt?
No. I've never played
It's,
Dead by Daylight.
That's a fun game, but it's kind of comical how like they just like hired like just randos to do all the voices of all these characters. They didn't approach us like
Really? Oh, what a
they're,
shame.
you know, Stephanie Penicillo or myself. So they just have like anyone voice that, and it's kind of funny actually. Let's see. There was another question. What am I playing on Switch? I just beat Zelda Skyward Sword. I beat Breath of the Wild. I beat RE4 on Switch, and now I gotta look into some new games.
I think it's fair to say it's a breath of fresh air that you actually like playing games. You know,
Love it. It's my oldest hobby. I mean, I started with Atari.
Oh my god, you're going back now, dude. Oh.
I used to sleep over my grandma's house, and she had an Atari. I used to play that when I was like 5. And then I think when I was about like 6, my aunt Laura got me an NES, and
okay.
I've been obsessed ever since.
Yeah, I've always been on the Sega Genesis. That was like my console growing up. Sonic the
Sega was
Hedgehog.
good.
Yeah, man.
I was more of a Super Nintendo guy, so they came out the same time, and I was always Nintendo all the way to like PlayStation, and that's it. And then I've been playing ever since.
Yeah. And PlayStation took over, didn't it? Then it was like Tomb Raider and Final Doom, and went from there.
Yeah, exactly. Well, also RE2 and RE1. Good old PlayStation games.
Did you ever play Silent Hill?
Of course I did.
Oh, I'm just checking.
I think I am, Matt.
I don't
Jeez.
fucking know. I just thought I'd ask. You know what I mean? You.
Yeah, Silent Hill. I really got into like 1 and 2, and then I've actually played the PT demo.
Oh fuck.
And yeah, I wish they would revive.
Yeah.
I wish they would revive that just a bit.
Yeah.
Because that would be cool. If they did that right, it'd be horrifying. What I liked about Silent Hill, in the era of Resident Evil, was Resident Evil. Yeah, that was survival horror. Definitely a lot of gore and shooting, but Silent Hill was more focused on like fucking with you psychologically, and that's what I liked about it. I really appreciated that they fucked with you.
It was.
Whereas Resident Evil was just like tense, and you're like, oh my god, I need ammo. Like, and you know, it was really, they amped up the survival horror, but they were two different animals, and they just spurred around the same era.
Absolutely.
Like,
and when people compare the both, you can't compare. Like, Resident Evil's always been survival horror, hasn't it? From like the early days, and as you mentioned, Silent Hill is psychological. It's not as much action, say, but it messes with your head. I remember being a kid playing Silent Hill 1, and I used to go crying to my dad, "Can you help me pass this bloody piano in the school?" It took me a weekend to figure it out because I didn't know what I was doing. Just running around, pitch black, scared.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Back in the
Like,
day.
there were so many times in Silent Hill 1 and 2 where I had to shut the system off and go to bed because I just flat out did not want to see what was like behind that door. like that's what it was like for me. And anytime a game can do that to me, thumbs up. I'm all about it.
Well, it's a shame about PT. We all hope that could be revised at some point. Because I think it would have been an amazing opportunity, and that's one game I turned off in fear. Like, legitimately, as an adult, I was like, wow, this is like really intense. I couldn't deal with it. So, and that was only a demo. So, what's your favourite swear word, Nick? I think I already know what the answer is.
I'd probably say probably say the F-bomb a lot. But I also love holy shit. I say holy shit a lot in my own life. And I know I do because a lot of times when I was playing Resident Evil 2 for the first time, this remake, so many times in the game, like when I'd get bit by a zombie or something, I would say holy shit, and my character would say holy shit at the same exact time. And that's how you know it's me. Holy shit!
Holy shit!
Yeah. Oh, he just fell right on top.
Yeah, we pushing through now, be in the labs before you know it, but just conscious of your time as well. Nick, what's your favourite Nickelback song? He probably does. Do you even like Nickelback?
That's a negatory. I couldn't even name one song by them. No offense to anybody.
Yeah, the lucky Brando.
My
Pineapple
fan of
pizza.
pineapple.
Oh.
Pineapple pizza. I'll say that.
I've got a question for you, Nick. What's your next projects? Are you allowed to say? Well, you can't be able to, will you? Just silly, ignore that question.
Anything in the motion capture world is kind of NDA.
Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah.
I got to work on a really good, cool handful of projects in 2021. Hopefully they'll be coming out soon, but I can't announce them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now.
Yeah.
So, there's that, but I'm just working on my travel show, the building project that I'm doing right now. So we're deep into season 3. We got 4 episodes left next year, and then kind of the world is my oyster. We'll see what I'm gonna film my.
What can you tell us about the building show? Just explain a bit more about that. What is it all about? I've heard of it. I don't know if anybody else doesn't know about it. You're more than welcome to tell us all about it.
Yeah, we just partner with nonprofit organizations all around the world, and we'll go to a different country. We'll partner up with them. We'll rely on like local help, volunteers, and stuff like that. We go in. I'm on a team of 4 builders, and I'm one of the builders because I've been building all my life. And we go and we just make these huge projects happen in 5 or 6 days. I wouldn't. It sounds like a reality show, but it's way more of like a community building type show. It smashes through the language barrier, and it talks about like it's like a documentation of the build, the challenges that we face, limited resources and like the mountains of Thailand, like how hard is it to get these resources and all that stuff, and we get to work with their tools, fight the weather and stuff. It's really interesting, actually. I've never seen a show like it, and especially because it's international. Yeah. So it's not like we're renovating this guy's house here in Los Angeles or something. It's we go all over the world, and every single episode is like vastly different than the last one. So if you guys ever check it out, it's free to watch online, and I don't know if I can put a link in your.
I've already got !Mark Nick, and that links to all your Twitter links. So if anybody
you'll find it there though. Yeah, you'll find it if you go to my link tree there.
The link tree, sorry, yeah.
If you just need the fixers, if you click on that, you can watch 20 episodes live for free, and you can see what we do. Each episode is 54 minutes long, and it's all free. So you can check it out if you want, guys. But I'm going to be heading out in a second, but I'll take one more question.
In fact, I've got a question for you. What made you're a fantastic artist. How did that even start? What made you want to get involved? Tell us more if you can.
I don't know if she's still here. I don't know if Sarah is still here. Maybe she is. But anyways, she's a part of this story. So I've been drawing all my life. I started doing video games and drawing with crayons at about the same time when I was like 5 years old. And I was always like the doodler growing up. In class, I was always the artist kid. I was decent for my age. I was never like a really great artist. And I got into like portraits and stuff like that. And then as I got older, like when I was about 18, 19, other things just took priority in my life. Other hobbies, the real world, job, college, and all that stuff. And I kind of just put that hobby down. I'm like, what am I going to do with it? Nothing. So then the pandemic hits, and we had lockdown, and I'm sitting on my couch, I have all this free time, playing a lot of video games. And my friend Sarah, I was talking with her at some point, and we were like, we're artists and stuff like that, and we just gave each other a challenge to draw like a picture, and then we traded the pictures and just see what our style was like. And that's kind of how it began. And I drew something like from tribute art from one of my favorite artists, Stephen Gamble from the Scary Stories books. And right then, it just kind of triggered like an old spark, you know, and that it kind of relit that flame in me to get back to drawing. And then I just started doing more. I did a tribute piece for my dog, who passed away a few months later. And then when RE3 Remake was coming out, I was like, hey, let's draw some Resident Evil art. And I did Nemesis from the OG RE3, and it just kind of sparked from there. And I was like, wow, you know, the fan base might like if I do RE art. And I love that stuff. So I drew, you know, I got commissioned to do a liquor and then this and that. And that's how I got back into it. And my style has been evolving. But so a few select people were responsible for that, and Sarah is one of them.
Yeah.
So
Fantastic.
yeah.
Well, I know you need to get off, Nick, so I'll probably pause it here. I just want to say a big thank you. I know how extremely busy you are. I know that you've got a range of projects, and it is Boxing Day as well. I know you should be, you know, spending time with your family and all that. So I really appreciate you taking the time to pop in today. I really do.
No, it's all good, and I love your community. I love your banter back and forth with them, and I'll definitely stop by more. I'm gonna have a lot more free time as of April, and
Yeah.
we'll do this again. So maybe next time we'll be hop on that charity.
Absolutely.
Help bump up
Yeah,
the
first weekend in
music, and
April. So I'll be in touch with you anyway, you know that. But guys, I'm just going to mute the stream and say goodbye to Nick, and I'll be right back, okay?
all right, everybody, take care. Happy holidays and happy New Year. Okay, take care.
Oh, I'm back, folks. I'm back. Great dude, isn't he? I've noticed some donations come through. I couldn't really pick them up, but yeah, he's had to get. He's you know, it's fine. It's good. Good stuff, man. He's a great dude. Oh, that whiskey's strong. I hope you enjoyed it, folks. It will go on YouTube as well, and you know we'll throw it on YouTube and whatnot. So, Moisty Yogurt, thank you very much, dude. Thank you for the donations. I'll put the links back on now, the commands. I'm sorry that I missed quite a few of the messages, but I had a few questions as well, and and I'll put the alerts back on for now. Oh, shut phone. Get off phone. I hope you enjoyed the thingy. We'll finish this run now, and then we'll do the we've got a few things we need to do as well. I think I've got a round of marbles to do, I believe. If anybody wants a quick game of marbles after this, we'll do the marbles as well. That was fun, Matt. Hopefully, yeah, April. We got the RE marathon in April, and he's up for that. So thank you, Brando. I appreciate it, dude. I love the banter and that, and I like to do questions off the fly, and like you know, hopefully you got asked him what you wanted to ask him and stuff. Really, it's very informal. I don't want to be doing like these formal interviews on podcasts. It just ain't me. It's not what I'm good at. I'm not very good at doing that sort of stuff. So I'll just do what you know. I'll just let it come out natural, I suppose. I think that's wrong. I think it's that. Who is the VA for? It's Paul Haddad, but sadly he passed away last year, Killer Demon, so he's no longer with us. But Paul Haddad was the VA for RE2 Classic. And I hope you all enjoyed it, folks. Thank you for all the follows as well. Voice the Yoga, if you're there, thank you for the $10 donation. Also, somebody gifted a sub. It was a giraffe or oh shit. Somebody donated a sub, so thank you for the sub gift as well. Tell you what, we've got some great sound cues there though. Some great sound cues that we're gonna definitely use. It's gonna be and anybody in the community who wants to use them as well, you're more than welcome to. But some great sound cues there for like, especially the speedrun community. Yeah, Yeah, good guy, man. Good guy. Do metal stream? I don't. Well, if you want, try. Yeah, that's quality. That was. I'm gonna finish after this run, dude. It'll be a 7-hour stream, so. It's Purple Giraffe. Thank you very much for the gifted sub. Oh, no worries. Well, next month, guys, we'll have a full-on playthrough of RE1 with Wesker. OG Wesker as well. That'll take me back some time. Fucking hell. The nostalgia kick. I'll have some questions prepared for that one, I think, fully. Also, giveaway as well, folks, after this run. Giveaway after this run as well, folks. Yo, Vacuum, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on in. Thank you.
Now I got you.
Oh, he's great. Nick's a great guy. Appreciate him taking the time. Boxing Day as well. You know what I mean? It means a lot, Adams. Means a lot on Boxing Day. Would love the OG. Yeah, I would as well, but she doesn't want to be contacted, I don't think, Jojo.
Let's hope that's the last of them.
It's alright, Scotsman. I put it on. He's had to leave just, but like, he said he could only do like 45 minutes. But 45 minutes is better than nothing, isn't it? So, I'm happy. We got him on cam as well. I'm glad he come on cam because I don't think he was going to get it set up, you see. So, yeah. Good guy. Good guy. And ! Nick, if you want to go and follow his socials as well, folks. He's got Twitter and all sorts of stuff. Like, yeah, go and check them all out. Yeah, I'm the soundbites are there, man. Tom, if you get on him, man. Get cropping them out. Cheers, Liam. I only wanted to be a zombie. That's all I asked, and he's like, I was like, can I be a zombie? I just want to be a zombie.
This may be a one-way ride, so be prepared.
I love how Nick was goading you to pay me money. He's like, oh, donate, and I'll do a voice cue, Matt. Oh, what a legend. Go on, Nick. He's like, oh, who wants to donate? It's a Matt. He'll do some sound cues. See, mate. Hey, guys, it's Christmas, man. It'll be lonely this Christmas without you to say.
For your safety, stand clear.
I know, he didn't free anyway. I don't know, we've had quite a few follows that one, but thank you for the follows. Welcome everybody that's new here. It'll be home without you to see. Yeah, if you want to enter the giveaway for RE4, 5, and 6, ! Giveaway in the chat, click the link and you're in. Just type in how many tickets you want. It's alright. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for being here. Like I say, I think we'll get at least one voice actor on for next month. But if Jen's still here, you know, Jen's might have a little word for me for Nicole Tompkins. She's a very busy lady as well. I'll tell you what, I'm not drunk. I just like look, I'm still I got 4 shots. How do people drink that, man? Fuck me, it's strong, Jill. Strong, man. I don't think he was happy when I said RE4 don't speedrun often. Like, well, RE4. Hey, this is 80%, Jill. 80%.
Dr. Lee, your presence is urgently requested.
I don't know why, but when I got his, you know, when I got the footage off the camera, he wouldn't let me like. Yeah, he never gets back to you. DC Douglas is like the hardest guy you'll ever get in touch with him. DC Douglas is the hardest man you'll never get in touch with. That's what it is in reality. Like that's a legit. That's how it is. He's the hardest man you'll never get in touch with. I've got some whiskey, just some Jura. It's called Jura. What? Yeah, like, you'll never get... It's just impossible. Oh, bless you. That's very kind words there, Hufflepuff. I just, I just want to create a nice environment for people. We're all adults. We like to have the entertainment, like the banter, the penis. And I just don't see why we can't have that here. Jill threatened to pour whiskey on my butt, then stop it. Really? I reckon Jill would rim the life out of your arsehole for that whiskey, dude. So you might be lucky. She'd literally suck the ass fart out of you for that whiskey. Like, I ain't even lying. You can lie down on your belly, naked, and she'll be there. Anyway, puzzle time! I need the puzzle! I need the code, everyone! Quick! Oh, How can I forget the code? I don't know it. I always forget this part. Jaxie, thank you for the lurk. Oh, shit, guys. Where is everyone when you need them? Like, there we go. There we go. Look, thank you. How do I always forget B? I used to fucking speedrun this. Top 10. I actually got world record on fucking one of the B scenarios. Because I used to look at the sheets just in time. Fuck's sake. Thanks, guys. Thank you. I can't believe it's 8 o'clock. I'm still on. Guys, I will be streaming tomorrow. We're going to be doing some runs tomorrow. Somebody has to do... I'm going to throw Code Veronica in tomorrow. I'm sure of it. I want to try and get 7 all village in. Wednesday, I'm doing Leon. I'm going to not do any RE2 remake tomorrow. Purely because I'm doing Leon A hardcore on Wednesday. And I'm dreading it. I'm going to try and... Actually, on Tuesday, on my day off, I will try and learn some of the run. And hopefully get some split set up. So, Jill, what I'm planning to do is do it on 60 FPS on PC for now. Because I'm having issues with my console. It's like a delay on the PS5 for some reason. So I'm going to do it just... I'm going to set splits on 60 FPS. And then, just run it with that for now. Because I'm having major issues with my PS5. Like, just... It's alright playing casual games, but as a speed run. Just, it ain't great right now. So I'm going to do that. And if you, ideally I'd like to do it on PC. Nah, it's not the audio delay. The game's slow. It's like the game's slow. I'm having like issues with it. It's weird. I won't race you on 60 FPS PC because I don't want you to feel like give it an unfair advantage. But I'm going to learn it on PC. Nah, it doesn't. Look, I fucking run console. I fucking got top fucking 5 at one point on Claire A on console. So don't you come in giving it the big one. Oh yeah, I don't know. Jill, she's not saying, oh, yo, Vince. Can you get me in your future? Look. I ain't famous. I'll never be famous. Actually, never say never. Anything's possible. I never thought this was possible right now. But we're here. Some guys screaming at the game when I was losing them. 2 years back. Ah, it's alright, Brando. It's all about setting expectation. Oh, they're not talking to me, sorry. My bad. My bad. My staff, thank you for the donations as well, and also Giraffe for the sub. If fuck me, get out of the way. Yeah, oof. But yeah, the giveaways be straight after. Should we do one game of marbles? Actually, you know what? I might leave marbles today. I don't know if I can be arsed now. Not arsed, but I don't know. What do you want a game of marbles? I'll let you guys decide. Actually, I'll do all the marbles, so I'll let you guys decide.
Warning. You have dispersed a dangerous solution.
Oh, you want to play with mine? Okay.
Your actions have been logged, and you may be subject Measures.
No, Glinfar never did.
Better alive, you're coming with me.
Fucking Robocop's after me again. Dead alive, coming with me. At one point, I was in the library being ravaged. Nick was telling somebody about voice acting. I think it was Bow Street. And I was being, all I heard is the Robocop music blasting off in my ear. Yeah, he's done 45 minutes later. I'll make sure the video is accessible as soon as possible, okay? As soon as possible. Lena, lovely to see you, mate. He's just literally got off. So we're going to finish his run off and then put it on YouTube. He said, tell that Lena that if she's interested, just drop me a DM.
Hopefully the G samples are.
But, you know, yeah, you and Puffle. Yeah, my apologies about the webcam for Nick though. Like, I couldn't work it out. Like, it was just weird. It did the same issue that it did with when we had it was Katie on. Just odd. Like, I couldn't get the box to fit in. So I had to just like make it weird, but it looked alright. And you know, I don't want to keep people like. I don't want to hold people up, you know what I mean? I'd rather just get it working as soon as possible, whatever works. It's alright, Lena. Lovely to see you, mate. Welcome on in. Did it look alright? Good. I'm glad that we got him on. Not an easy chap to get on nowadays. Hey, Vincent, where are you? When are you coming on the stream, Vince? When are you coming on?
Now back to Ada.
Unauthorized removal of a level 4 protected. Facility lockdown initiated.
What are you DMing him for? Don't hear me. Oh my god. You're like, what the fuck's going on here? Yo, Space Hopper, thank you for the 100 bits, dude. Oh my god, Horrible's fucking getting the drinks in here. Fucking living dreams. Go on, Horrible. Oh god. Did anyone TV? Did I say fuck off to Nick as well? So everyone's getting mad at me saying I told Nick to fuck off. Wasn't my intention. I think it's because he said something about Silent Hill. He's a good looking chap though, isn't he, Nick? He's a good looking chap, isn't he? Poor bloke, but he only wants to be left alone as well. He only wants to be left alone. And you guys keep chasing him.
Target has been neutralized. Ending quarantine.
He did. He did. Damn, Stalako. See, I stepped up. I stepped up. I was like, you know what, guys? You don't fucking give it to me here. I think Michelle said I'll be here for the drinks. Michelle fucking, I think he's had too many drinks. I haven't seen him since. Oh, I can't wait. Fucking, where is he? Where is he? Fucked off. Everyone's drinking the whiskey. I ain't seen him again. Hey, Chain, welcome on in, dude. Merry Christmas. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. You just missed Nick. He was here, Chain. Merry Christmas. I'm drinking. Fuck off, Jill. You ain't drinking coffee. There's no way you're drinking coffee. Yo, Moist Yogurt, thank you again for the donations, dude. I appreciate that. I'm going to buy Sasha some treats. Thanks, Jumbo. Thank you.
Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated.
You know who he is, Templar. Welcome on in, Temp.
To evacuate immediately.
So? When's that stopped you, Jill? I'm so messed up.
Minutes.
No, you're not, Bando. You're not drinking. You're scared to drink. Bando's scared of the drink. I know Vincent's scared of the drink. He used to drink all the time. I remember Vincent wasn't afraid, as Bando would put it. Oh, I remember. He ain't the same anymore, man. What the fuck is going on here? I've got no space or nothing. Thank you, Moister. Thank you very much. Appreciate you all being here today, guys. Thank you.
Is this a fucking joke?
Good night.
Yeah, Robocop's alive as well. Good night. Ah! What the fuck? Oh my god! I forgot about the zombie, you bastard. I was there saying good night to me, the Robocop was, and I got ruined. Good night. Good night. Good night. So let's go. Let's go! Go go Power Rangers. Go go Power Rangers. So guys, question for you all. Out of all the voice actors in Resident Evil, who would be the actor you'd love to see the most? Oh shit. On this channel. That's obviously still with us. Alive. Is there anybody in particular you'd love to see? I've been ruined here, haven't I? See, I'm all over the place.
What is it with this thing?
Okay, that's possible. I've collaborated with Stephanie before, so that's possible. Alistair Court would be for me, I think, just because if anybody, I mean, taking nothing away from Nick, based on nostalgia, would have been Paul Haddard. Sadly, obviously he's no longer with us. If I was going to have anybody, it would always be him since I was a kid. Paul Haddard would have been mega for me. Like, it would have been amazing. That would have been like fucking incredible. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Use my knife.
Where did this thing come from?
You know, as I mentioned quite a few times on the stream, you know, I've had Stephanie on the Resident Evil 2, sorry, the RE Marathon event. So I did sing Celine Dion with Stephanie. So she might be willing to come back on. Maggie. Yeah, I need to just get in touch with them, really. I mean, I was supposed to be doing, I was supposed to have Mia on this channel this month, but she's been very busy. So she'll be planning very soon with me to cut back on the stream. You don't ask, you don't get. Fuck.
You got a problem with want more bullets? Be my guest. Come on! Want some more?
Oh, it would be. I don't know how easy it's to get hold of. I don't even think he has any social media. Oh, shit. Wow. That doesn't happen often. I've already interviewed Tom. I've already interviewed Tom. So we'll get back to that straight away. We need to finish this run so I can put it on YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Say everyone. Everyone. Say hi, YouTube. Because it's got to go on YouTube. Has to happen. Get it on. Go. Hi, YouTube. Hello. Actually, Captain Zequel said to me, I'll donate 100 subs if you get Jack on the channel. Or at the RV marathon.
Want more bullets? Be my guest. Come on! Want some more?
Hi, YouTube.
Christ!
There we go. Oh, there's the clip, everyone. Tom found the clip of me and it's delayed, but yeah, Stephanie's there. She's there. It's a shame, really, that we never got on cam because at one point she actually was ready for cam, but we didn't have the layouts for her. The next time she comes on, like, you want to get on the cam? I think that's what we need to aim for, actually, with the voice actors, is to get them on the cam. That's the plan for the RE marathon, actually, you know. Hey, Shingo. I do take you serious, Puffle. I do. I do. You doing? Hey, you having a good time? I salute anybody for having a good time. You're not, you're being absolutely fine. It's Christmas. You're not a dick. So, I love the words of positivity that you're spreading. Merry Christmas, man. I ain't perfect, but you know, like, I respect anybody that comes here, you know, having a good time. You're not here to cause conflict or issues. Yeah, it's whiskey, dude. Whiskey. We got the giveaway still to do, folks. We have still got the giveaway to do. ! Giveaway in the chat. I do hope you enjoyed that run, by the way.